Grandson of right thought. Don't be holding on to no corpses, man. I mean, you may not think that's what you holding, but you holding a corpse. And you look real strange holding on to that corpse, by the way. Just as I'm sure you would think it was strange if you saw somebody holding a corpse yourself. You gotta let it go. I know that's the flesh way of dealing with sorrow and pain over loss. Our tendency is to try to hold on to it for a little while longer. To try to cherish what's left of the memory that we have. We try to hold on to it. But you gotta let it go eventually. So the quicker you can let it go and move on, the better. You see? Now, anything that's not alive is a corpse in your life. That may be a dead person. It may be a dead thing. Whatever it is that's dead, you hanging on to it. You looking real silly holding on to the shit. Because it's dead. What do you do with a dead nigga? Don't you bury him? I mean, I know you gonna go up there, running up there to the casket, screaming and shit, grabbing all onto the corpse. See, that's not the person that you are crying over, by the way. But you're crying all over the corpse, grabbing this shit. Ah! No! My best friend, come back to me! But that body gonna go in the grave, nigga. You may get an extra 10 more minutes with it. You may get an extra hour with it. But it's going in the dirt. Okay? Remember when Yahushua said don't stack up treasures here on earth where moth and rust decay it? So it's the same damn thing. Death, in other words. It's dead. It's a corpse. Isn't that what happens after you put the body under the earth? Doesn't it decay? I be saying shit that's so simple to understand that when I say it, it's almost irritating to hear it for y'all. Y'all be like, yeah, man, we know that shit. Well, then fucking act like it then. Since you know it's so fucking good, act like you fucking know it then. Let it go today. And don't shed a tear. Don't lose no sleep over it. Since you know it's so fucking good, they act like you know it. Niggas right now all leaving their jobs all early and shit, doing all kind of extra making extra trips and shit to go see their family member that's in hospice and shit, to go visit them. Hospice is where they take a nigga to die. So why don't you just go on and accept it and move on? Like what's his name? Doc Holliday told Wyatt Earp, why you here, man? I'm done for. Go on and do what you gotta go do with your life. Go live. That's what he told him. That's what a real friend would say. Not come see me up in here all day with my deaf ass energy so you can be sad and miserable and uncomfortable. Yahushua said, let the dead bury their dead. So then he's telling you the same thing I'm telling you, isn't he? And y'all can't say it isn't about a close relative because that man said, let me bury my father. What more respect can there be than for a son to bury his own father? And Yahushua told him, let the dead bury that nigga. You come and follow me. That's what I chose you for. So how do we prove that we're chosen by Yahushua in this hour? How do we prove it? By doing what he said to do. Letting the dead bury their dead. I'm seeing it over and over and over and over. A whole generation of Hebrew men, so-called black men that is, a whole generation of them all succumb to drinking. In my own life, I've witnessed 3 men of the previous generation of me, of my own family, succumb to drinking. and one on the way. Two on the way. Two more on the way. From the same shit, drinking. One of them right now is trying to stop drinking and shit. He's walking around with a water jug now. He's only been doing this for the last 2-3 weeks. From drinking every day, waking up in the morning, drink. He got so sick, he's throwing up in the morning, shit, can't eat, can't hold no food down, getting skinny as fuck. His wife is like, so you have to stop this shit. You have to stop drinking. You're gonna die. Stop. Wow, speaking of this, there's a funeral procession going down the street right past me right now. Wow. Interesting, Abba. I wasn't even planning on coming this way, but it's mysterious the way you work, ain't it? So, niggas is dying, and I'm seeing it right in my own family bloodline. Uncles just gone. What the hell? 2 more of my uncles right now. Now, I said 2 of them dead, gone from drinking. 2 more on the way right now. One of them in hospice. The other one is throwing up, sick, trying to stop drinking now. After drinking for 50 damn years straight. And being on crack for 13 years. All that generation of men I told you that's passed away in my own family, they were all on crack. All on drugs, heroin, crack, drinking. Do y'all hear me? That just happened on accident, huh? It's just cuz. You're a damn fool if you believe that. So like I said, that's where you came from, you sprung from, your seed, that's where you grew from. Whatever it was for you, that's what it was for me. I don't drink. You see that? How that's different. All the men around me was drinking. You see? But my pops, oh no, he stayed away from that stuff. My pop smoked his weed, just like his son do. But the drinking and the drugs and all that, oh, he stayed away from that. And all those men made sure to let me know that about my dad. Oh, your daddy, yeah, he's good at 2 shoes, man. He wasn't doing no crack and shit, but everybody else was. Everybody else was. You see? So you got to let the dead bury their dead. That's all dying from the decisions that they made. The addictions that they have. You got to let them go with that shit. You can't be still hanging on to them. They're dead already. They've chosen. No, if I just give Billy $200 more, that'd be the last $100 he asked for. He won't do his drugs anymore. You still believe that shit? Then you're a fool. Let the dead bury their own dead. They will. Believe me, they'll do it. And I'm not telling you nothing that I haven't had to personally do myself. My own mother passed away this year. My own mother passed away. And my family was calling out to me, reaching out to me, and some people I haven't heard from, and I don't know when. Calling me, emailing me. She want to see you, man. She right at the end, blah, 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 blah. I kept right on teaching this truth and kept right on going. I didn't look back. I didn't think twice. None of that. They're like, my uncle, my cousin's like, hey, man, I'll buy you a ticket, man. I'll buy you a ticket and you can go see your mom. My mother was in a whole other state from where I am. So they were like, I'll buy you a ticket. You can go see her, man, before she passes, man. Because she knew she was passing away. I kept right on going. I didn't look back. I didn't try to reach out and say, hey, mama, nothing. Y'all see? So I know by personal experience what it's like. That's my own mother that birthed me into this world. That I had to do that with. So then who else is going to be a problem for me if that's the case? And that's how it should be for you. I'm not making nothing up. I'm not saying nothing that's strange. That's what he told you to do. And that's what I've had to do as well. So I'm bearing witness to it. So that when you have to do it, you won't think it's strange. When they start calling you like they did me. They start calling you like you did me. Like they did me. Y'all see that? Hey, come, you gotta come, man. It's getting near the wire. It's getting near the wire. They was doing that to me. Next thing I know, the emails start coming through because I wasn't responding to nothing. I would just see them coming through. Next thing I start seeing them coming through. Just letting you know it is. She's passed. She's dead. I kept right on teaching and kept right on going. Like I said, my aunts and everything coming around me. Hey, I mean, what's going on? You're okay? Trying to hug all on me and everything. I'm like, I'm good. I've made peace with this a long time ago. That's why I ain't got to shed no tears about it. Oh, when I was a young kid, I used to dread the thought. When I was a young boy, I used to be like, wow, my parents, they're going to die one day. Oh my God, what a sad thought. I start crying and everything, thinking about my mother and dad passing away. And then now look at reality. What I just told you. No need to shed any tears. My mother and my father are those who do the will of the Most High Yah. That's simple. So it's not a joke or it's not made up. He expects you to truly do it. So that's why I'm giving y'all the warning now. Because like I said, I'm seeing a whole lot of niggas dying. And a whole lot of people playing that same old part they always play. Okay, we got to go to the hospital. I get off work. I'll meet y'all up there. Okay, yeah, we got to go talk to brother to get him off them drugs because... yes, I need to hang on to this job and it's because they told me that if I don't, then I'm gonna be evicted and if I don't pay my bill and blah 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 and all that's dead shit that you need to let go and let the dead bury their dead and you go on living following Christ, who told you don't take no thought of what you eat or drink. That's what you follow now. See, you don't take no thought of bills and all that other shit no more. You let the dead do that shit. You let the Gentiles. That's what they seek after. But what do? Seek after the kingdom of heaven. Is that not what's written? Because you know the grandson only going to tell you what the daddy said. And grandson's daddy only going to tell you what his daddy said. And that make perfect harmony. If you know the truth. Salawam Israel.